Hi everyone. Today we will get to know or try to understand one of the major theories of dyslexia. And this theory is called as the Magnocellular theory. The Magnocellular, there are so many theories about which talks about the causes with different etiological factors or causes of dyslexia. How does different impairment talks about or details about the impairment which happens in dyslexia. So this particular theory, the Magnocellular theory, it is this theory is such a theory which tried to unify the so-called theories of dyslexia. So it attempts to unify or integrate theories like cerebellar theory, phonological theory, and rapid auditory processing theory, and visual theory as well. The Magnocellular theory was proposed by Stein and Walsh in 1997. This theory postulates that the magnocellular dysfunction is not restricted in the visual pathways, but it is generalized to all the modalities. When I say all the modalities, it include visual, auditory, as well as tactile. The visual magnocellular system specializes in processing the fast visual temporal information, whereas the auditory magnocellular system specializes in fast auditory temporal information. The main type of evidence cited in support of this visual magnocellular system are unsteady binocular fixation and reduced motion sensitivity, reduced contrast sensitivity. The argument linking deficits in auditory magnocellular system to dyslexia is that the impairment in low level sensory temporal processing degrades sensory input for proper phonological coding, which is important for learning, for reading especially. In support of this theory, the training techniques aimed at improving auditory they propose this factor that since this is one of the major concern in this dyslexia, this phonological deficit, they put forward this as this thing that the training methods which we use in order to treat individuals with dyslexia, that should be aimed at improving dyslexic auditory temporal processing abilities. And whenever you employ such training methods where we will try to improve their auditory processing, it is observed that this they this observed that their reading abilities have improved considerably. And Stein and Walsh in 1997, they mentioned something which is stated by Stein again in 2001 as well. They suggested that the magnocellular temporal processing deficits extends to other systems as well, such as vestibular and motor systems. So evidence specifically relevant to magnocellular theory, it includes that magnocellular abnormalities in the medial as well as lateral geniculate nucleus of dyslexic brain. So this was evidence which put forward by Livingston and his colleagues in 1991, and also Galburda and his colleagues. There was a study which conducted by Galburda and his colleagues in 1994. They also talks about the same biological deficit. The poor performance, which is in dyslexia, people with dyslexia, in the tactile domain also observed. The poor performance in tactile domain also was observed in people with dyslexia. There was recent studies which is conducted in 2000s where explains about this. And it is also possible that there will be a co-occurrence of visual and auditory problems in people with the dyslexia. Okay, so with that, I I hope that you understood about the Magnocellular theory, which talks about the deficit, the probable causes of the deficit, which happens in people with dyslexia. So with that, I end my session here. Thank you.